Hello guys, welcome to the Cinematic. Today we are reviewing Captain Marvel, probably the biggest movie of the year so far. This chick is unstoppable. So, Captain Marvel, 22nd, 23rd movie in the Marvel Cinematic Universe so far. If you're not caught up yet, obviously this movie isn't going to be for you. Let's just get that out right out of the way. If you've seen the 22 previous movies, obviously this movie is for you. Let's just get that out of the way. So let's break down the story really quick. We've got two alien races. We have the Kree, which is what Captain Marvel, her Kree name is Veers, Jude Law's character, Annette Bening's character, and some other guys that we've seen throughout the MCU. They are Kree. Basically, they are just an alien race that has blue blood, and they talk to this AI god that rules them in their minds, sort of. It's not super explained, but they live on a planet far away, across the universe, or galaxy. Then we have the Skrull, and the Skrulls are these green alien people who can shape-shift, so basically they see another person or creature or anything, I guess, and they can just become that, like literally become it and look like it. Basically, there's this war raging between the two of them. We're led to believe that the Kree are the good people and that the Skrulls are the bad people. Veers is a badass warrior hero lady on a team with Jude Law and some other people, and they have to go on a mission to recover a Kree agent who is embedded in this Skrull planet. Shit goes awry, Veers gets sent to Earth, and then some Skrulls follow her, and they find out that there's some super weapon on Earth that can potentially, whichever side gets it, could like annihilate the other side. And so Veers is trying to find it and stop the Skrulls. Skrulls are trying to find her. She runs into Nick Fury. They kind of become buds, and the story unfolds from there. So right off the bat, Brie Larson is our Captain Marvel, our Veers, our Carol Danvers. She does such a phenomenal job. I'm so glad they picked her in this movie. She's gotten a lot of shit on the internet from edgelord trolls who have nothing better to do but to put negativity out there and try and tear down this wonderful woman who's just trying to do a wonderful thing for all of those little girls and just people who want to have a leading woman in a superhero movie. They want to see a woman be powerful, and that is exactly what this movie does and what she does. So Brie Larson, awesome job. Is she winning Academy Awards for this? No, this isn't Room. She brings a really cool, playful tone to the character, but also when shit gets real, she gets real. She's a good-ass actress. She knows what she's doing. Sam Jackson, he's back. He is de-aged in this. He looks like he was back in his like Pulp Fiction days. Super cool. To have Nick Fury back in our lives. He was pretty much missing entirely from the last couple movies, so really cool to see him back. It's really nice to get some context and history on his character. Usually he's just kind of like a side dude who's been assembling all this, hiding in Hawkeye's barn. So cool to get a whole movie of Nick Fury. We also get some Coulson in there a little bit. That buddy cop feeling between Fury and Veers / Carol Danvers / Captain Marvel is really awesome to see develop throughout the movie. Getting into it, I'm not going to spoil anything about the story, but I am going to talk a little bit about it because the first 30 minutes or so are like lore heavy. They are throwing things at you. They're introducing us to this Kree world, this Skrulls, this war that's happening, how the Kree operate, kind of who they are, where she gets her powers from. A lot of information is thrown at us in the first 30 or so minutes. Up until she crash lands on Earth, I feel like that's when the movie really starts to get going. The first 25, 30 minutes or so before that, I think that's probably the lowest point of the movie. But that's good because that means from, 30 minutes on, it's about 2 hours, it just soars up. It just gets better and better from there. Another kind of gripe is that, Marvel movies always have some really good humor. I feel like a lot of the humor in this movie, maybe I just had a dead audience, I don't know. A lot of the humor just didn't really hit for me, or like 90% of the people around me. I don't know why. I feel like Brie Larson gives pretty good delivery on the lines. Same with Sam Jackson. He's naturally comic dude. Just don't really know how to explain it. Like, it's just, the humor just didn't really land. Until the last like 20 or so minutes. The last 20 minutes of this movie are the best part for sure. There are some really funny jokes, some really crazy action. In the whole middle part, we have this whole, I really love how deep we get into Carol's backstory, her trying to figure out who she is. Something I really appreciate is that I definitely didn't have much knowledge about her going in. I feel like many of the audiences going in are probably not going to know much about her. So Marvel kind of had free reign to kind of just tell a really interesting story because not a lot of people are going to already know what happens. Like Spider-Man, Captain America, Iron Man, we pretty much know these stories. We know how it all plays out. But Captain Marvel, I was like, shit, this is kind of open range. I kind of have no idea what goes on in her story. My biggest takeaway from this movie that I really want to talk about is that it's just awesome to see this. See a woman take the lead in the biggest genre right now, superhero movies, making hundreds of millions and billions of dollars. It's so great to see a woman just have so much power, and it's probably so inspiring, just like Wonder Woman was a couple of years ago. So inspiring to all these little girls that are going to go to this movie and see Brie Larson just be a superhero, and they're gonna have, you know, just as Wonder Woman was a couple years ago, they're gonna have a new hero to look up to. They're gonna have their Batman, their Superman, their Captain America. I've got my Captain America Shields picture thing over there on the wall. They're gonna have a Carol Danvers. They're gonna have the Captain Marvel logo up on their wall. Up to this point, she's probably the most powerful being in the freaking universe. I don't even know who Thanos thinks he is, trying to fight Carol Danvers. With all that said, obviously, if you're not a Marvel fan, you're probably not going to care much. If you are a Marvel fan, you're going to love this. If you're a Brie Larson fan, I think you're going to have a good time. It is just kind of a feel, like walking out, you're just kind of going to feel good about yourself. I just had a good time watching Brie Larson be awesome. When I look at all the other MCU movies, is it the best one? No. Is it a phenomenal movie? Is it gonna blow your mind? No. I am hesitant to officially rank it in the MCU yet. We'll do that separately. Is it in the top 10 for sure? It's definitely in the top half of the echelon. Is it top 5? No, I'm freaking out. I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna give Captain Marvel an 8 out of 10. There, I said it. Might be higher than a lot of other critics out there, but I just think the feeling when I came out, I just felt so happy and so glad, and it has boosted my hype for Endgame so much. I'm really glad this movie exists. I loved it. I hope you guys go out and love it. Let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching this review. Please like, share, subscribe. We're almost a month away from Endgame. I'm freaking out. Go watch Captain Marvel. Go give this movie your money. Let's be honest, you're already going to. It's a Marvel movie. The money's already out of your pocket. Disney already has it. You're a slave to Disney. Thanks for watching, guys. Have fun, and we'll see you next time.